Before we start today's episode, I want to cover a few things. I know I did this last time, but trust me, this will be worth it. So, as you can see, my gratitude crystal counter is at 64 at the moment. I was hoping I had that at 65, but it turned out I missed one lone gratitude crystal. If you come to the plaza at night in Skylot, and then go all the way around the lower level of the light tower, as you can see, there's our final lone gratitude crystal. I have no idea how I missed this when I was planning this out. I tripled checked my information. I guess I just forgot to mark it down. I just slipped my mind for the longest time. So from here on out, every time we get gratitude crystals now, there's gonna be worth 5 of them since there are a few quests left in the game that we haven't completed yet. Now I just hope the other thing that I want to cover is opened up because there's a chance that it might not be, but I'm gonna go ahead and look anyways. So it's still nighttime, and if we come to the waterfall cave at this time of the day, or this time of the night rather, in here we should find something very peculiar. Like I said, I hope I have my information right, otherwise then this is not gonna make the final cut. It's gonna put it that simple. I don't need you to wait right now, text box, just please leave me alone. There's something I want to see for myself. Because this is actually something I discovered recently. So this is gonna be the first time I'm gonna be discovering this as well as you if you're watching this or see this for the first time as well. Over here, hope it's around this area somewhere. Okay, it's a pack of butterflies. That should be where the thing I want to find is. And yep, another gossip stone. But this one should be a bit different from the rest that we've seen thus far. It didn't give us any treasures, but if my suspicion is right... Hey there, friend. What luck you have? You just stumbled upon me, the infamous Moonlight Merchant. Yeah, this is the guy I was looking for. Don't ask how I got my wares, cause I'm not telling. If there's a rare babble or two you're dying to get your hands on, I might know a stone who knows a stone who could get them for you for a price. But, before you go whipping out your rupees, you should know that my wares carry a hefty price tag. People who come to me usually don't like collecting treasures on their own, or simply can't manage to collect what they need. You sure this is for you? I'll take my chances. Excellent, so tell me, what kind of treasure are you in the market for? Ooh, goddess blue, blue bird feather, golden skull. Granted, already got all these, but what's the other contain? Something else, huh? Well, do any of these pique your interest? Monster Horn, Dust Relic, Evil Crystal. Is there anything else you have available for us? That's all I got to sell for you right now. If none of those did the trick for you, you'll just have to find what you're after on your own. So this is very interesting. So you can get very easily or treasures very easily. But what do the rares cost? All for wow, 200 rupees. Please, I've heard that one before. He says it costs too much. I'd say you probably didn't want that much in the first place, so you cough it up. Okay, so this is a guy you can get some of the rare treasures that you might be having trouble finding out in the world. The monkey's got some more classic ones, like I think it was the Monster Horn and the Dust Relic I think we saw as well. That's pretty interesting. Granted, like I said, we got all those treasures already, but something worth that's still worth mentioning. Greetings all, Blue Knight. Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Previously, we went back to Skylot to finish off the final Silent Realm trial in the game. And as a result, we got ourselves a very unique reward. The Stone of Trials. Proof that you have overcome all the trials set before you. Opens the way to the Triforce. But we're not going to do that right now because there's a couple of side quests I want to take care of right now before we head on to using this Stone of Trials to our advantage. That's just the same thing as the other two songs. So anything that we have collected that I want to show off yet? Actually, I never got to see these. Colin's letter, a heartfelt letter from Colin that you were able to somewhat successfully deliver. Beetle's insect cage. Formerly contained Beetle's beloved insect. You successfully returned it to its owner. And the rattle. This toy belongs to the baby of Birdie, who runs the potion shop. You successfully returned it to his owner. Okay. So today, we're gonna take care, like I said, of a couple of side quests for some gratitude crystals. And as you can see, I'm back at Pumpkin Landing, I think it's called. We're gonna talk to Kina. Oh, thanks for helping me carry pumpkins the other day. Thanks to you, we're ready to plant the new seeds. The only thing is, plowing the patch so that it's ready to be planted is hard work. If only there was someone who was really good at plowing the field. Really? If that's the case, I'd love to ask this person to help me out. If you find this person, please tell them to come find me right away, okay? I calculate 90% chance that this request is in someone connected to gratitude crystals. I would believe that fine, but I can't really see you because of the camera angle. However, if you're searching for another object that someone has asked you to find, that chunk will be removed. Yeah, we've been through this before. Understood, Master. I will set your doubting target to find an individual who can plow the pumpkin patch. Is there really someone who would help me out? Well, I'll try to keep my hopes up and just wait here patiently until they show up. You do that, while I'm gonna go off and find this person that we can help with this, planting the pumpkin seeds. To find this person, we'll have to head to the Elden region and head to, if I can find it, the Volcano East bird statue. And if my note is right, the person that we're looking for is going to be inside the volcano. So if we head down the volcano, near the bird statue that we descended to, head onto this platform, and here's the magma leader, Gold. So we meet again, eh? I gotta thank you for your help last time. See, I've been searching for new treasure spots, but I can't find a single bauble or bit of treasure. Maybe I just get woozy from working so hard in this long heat. Sometimes I wish I could find a job that really played to my strengths, yeah? Something in a cool climate. Then I'd be set. So you know a place with work that I'd be good at? And it's in the sky? I love the sky! Where do I sign up? I'm telling ya, I'm in. Let's do this thing. This individual's capabilities match perfectly to the type of duties expected of an employee at the Lumpy Pumpkin. Do you want to call the robot and transport this individual? Master, I will send word to the robot using telepathic transmission. Mr. Spy, I'm here! Oh, you want me to carry this old thing? You don't have to tell me twice. I'll be waiting for you in the sky, so don't take too long. Master, I suggest we also return to the sky and accompany the magma to its destination quickly. What? The other got lodged up somewhere. Where'd he go? The sky? Up in the big blue stuff, eh? Oh, well. He was always talking about how much he loved the sky. I bet he's up there now digging around the clouds for treasure. You just saw him said like a few seconds ago. Also, I never noticed this cracked wall before. Let's blow it up and see what it contains. Probably nothing useful, but it's still worth investigating. Hurry up. Hurry up. There we go. Big chest. My guess is this is gonna be Eldenor, but you never know. Might get surprised. Or a golden skull. Oh, I was right about the surprise part. How did I not notice after like 4 playthroughs of this game? I learn something new every day. I brought the old Makba. Said my best to buy. Yay! You found someone, didn't you? Wait a second. This isn't a person. Ah, so you're saying that this bull is going to plow the patch for me. Come on, are you serious trying to get me to work on a field all day? Is that why you hauled me all the way up here in the sky? Well, good luck, Mr. Mole Man. What? But you... Well, I suppose. I guess I could at least give it a try. Hey, so what do you think? Wow, look at that. That's amazing. Heh, you think? Well, it was nothing really. Running around the dirt is child's play for us Magmas. Wow, one more time, please. Again, again. Oh yeah, here I go. I am so grateful that you brought this lovely guy to help me. I'm gonna ask everyone to help. I'm gonna ask them to help with all kinds of things. Thank you very, very, very much. And as usual, our reward for a grateful person, or from a grateful person, is more gratitude crystals. And we actually have enough to go see Patrol again. What else do you have to say before we take off? The fields are in good hands. Claus? He can easily do the work of 100 people. I'm so lucky to have him around. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you how it's done. Hey, so I guess he's gonna be helping with the pumpkin patch. Seriously? I can plow the patch much faster than that bull guy out there. What? Seriously? I'm so happy. For Kita, I'd do anything. Whether that's on a pumpkin patch or inside a burning house. Someone's really trying hard to impress. I think she's just really easily impressed. That's what I'm getting from this little conversation. So the reason why I haven't left the lumpy pumpkin yet is that we can actually talk to Gold at night. And what he says might be a bit interesting. Let's say that. Ha. Nothing better than a dirty day's work to make a guy feel alive. Especially when I see that girl. Makes all the tiredness just melt away. Say, have you seen the way she's been eyeing me? It's only been one day. I think maybe the girl's falling for me. Dude, it's just been one day. Not even close. It probably hasn't been like 24 hours yet. Well, apparently Kita's got some sort of charm that makes the guys go all woo over her or something like that. And it even makes for cross-species relations, I guess. I'm just gonna leave it at that and not think anything else of it. Alright, Mr. Patro. What do you have for us for 70 gratitude crystals? Yes, we've got quite a lot. We've been making steady progress as of late. And we get another gold rupee? Okay. I was expecting something a bit more. Wait, that's not all I want you to have. It's got more? Oh wait, I think this might be... Yeah, 2 gold rupees. Alright, that's a little better. I would have been a bit peeved if they just left them with just the 1. I only require a few more gratitude crystals to become human. We're actually not that far away. I think I stated this before, but there are 80 gratitude crystals in the entire game. So we only have 2 more quests to go through. So we head to the Bazaar. You can see that the fortune teller, what's his name again? Spirit? Yeah, Spirit is not here. So we talk to this elder. I haven't seen the fortune teller much these days. You knew his crystal ball got broken, right? I just hope he's not sitting at home kicking himself for not foreseeing this. Would you mind running over and checking in on him? His house is on the eastern edge of Skyloft. We actually have been there once before when I was looking around for Gano's house for a previous quest, I believe. Yeah, here it is. It's a spirit's house. I'll be honest, for some reason, I don't remember the eastern part of Skyloft as well as I should. I'm not sure why, it just never stuck with me. But, I guess this guy's feeling a lot worse than I am right now. I'm fine. Go on, please leave me be. My crystal ball is shattered, and without it, my eyes can no longer gaze deeply into the future. It's almost as though these exquisite, all-seeing eyes of mine have begun to dull and cloud over with sadness now that my crystal ball is gone. If only I had a new crystal ball to gaze into. Is it not true that you've recovered a piece of the windmill from beneath the clouds recently, young man? This shattered ball was salvaged from below by Gano's ancestor long before it found its way into my delicate hands. Wow, I can't speak today. There may still be others like it where it came from. Yes. Would you search a new one for me? Yes. No doubt you can see the gratitude in my eyes. The robot who originally retrieved this crystal ball was said to have reported that he found it in a building among a mountain peak. Can you believe it? Now the ability can be calibrated to locate the crystal ball. Okay, I think we've been through this before. If we're searching for another object, it will get replaced. Yes, fine. I want to get through with this already. You're only just delaying the inevitable. So for this, we'll have to go back to Eldin. I know that much by heart. Without my crystal ball, I cannot get into the future. Oh no, my eyes. They would droop with despair. Please bring me a new crystal ball with all haste. So for this quest, like I said, we'll have to go back to Eldin. And we have to head to... Which is the closest to this place? I think it might be inside the fire sanctuary. I'm not too positive. No, we have to land near the temple entrance for this. So if you've been paying attention when we came across the temple entrance in the past, you may have noticed a crystal ball over there on the top left. But we couldn't access that for the longest time since we didn't have our claw shots. But now that we do have this sacred gift, I guess we have to use this fallen tower to get to it. Might provide enough height. Yes, it does. The claw shot up to that target. Let's examine this. I've located a substance that closely resembles the material used in the fortune teller's crystal ball. It should make a suitable replacement. Shall I call a robot? I thought I had to knock it down or something, but I think that could create a whole new set of problems for us. I'm pretty sure the last thing Spirit would need is another cracked crystal ball. Mr. Spy, I'm here! Oh, you want me to carry this whole thing? Is this the same text from before? Hey, Master Shortpants, how come you always get the easy jobs? Okay, so it wasn't all the same. Master suggests we also return to the sky. Yeah. We'll do that right now. Back to Skyloft we go. Here's that bright, shiny crystal ball. If you need me, feel free to call. For Mr. Spy, I will travel to any destination. What do my eyes behold? This is it! You found it! This is exactly the same as the crystal ball I used before! Fates and fortunes, my eyes are wide with the thrill of possibility and the depth with tears of gratitude. I'll be able to start gazing to the future and make predictions at once. Come by the bazaar again and I'll tell you your fortune for a special price. More gratitude crystals for us. Very nice. And I believe our next fortune will be half off the regular price as well. So similar to what we got from Beetle. But that only means one more quest to go. The start of the final quest takes us back to the Night Academy to Instructor Islands' room. Oh, Link, how'd it go? Were you able to hear what Levi's had to say? I see, I was right then. There is something special about you. I have a feeling you and that vibrant laughing of yours will be just fine. The road ahead of you certainly won't be a smooth one, but don't lose faith. By the way, would you be willing to listen to a little request of mine as well? As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the eminent authority of plant collecting in Skyward, if I do say so myself. But you see, I have begun to fear that I have collected everything I hoped to collect. My plant collection now knows every known species. I started wondering if, in light of your travels, there isn't something you might be able to discover something new for me. What do you think? Would you be would you be willing to look for a new plant species for me? Perhaps something exotic, the kind that would turn a few heads. Aha! I knew you'd be willing to help me out, Link. I'm truly sorry to trouble you, but please try to bring me something rare, something no one has ever seen before. And our adaptability once again has been calibrated to locate this plant Alan speaks. Or actually searches, what am I saying, not speaks. By the way, a little tidbit about Instructor Allen. You may recognize that he and Howell have very similar designs. Upon closer inspection, it might remind you of another tribe that you may have seen in a past Zelda game. Well, it's possible that Horwell and Allen might resemble the Reed tribe from Wind Waker. At first, I didn't really recognize it, but with the theme of birds that is so eminent in Skyward Sword, I kind of believe that. And then, after playing Wind Waker myself, I can sort of see the similarities, but not much. Maybe once I get a picture up in editing and I compare the two designs, I might get a closer realization of that. So in case you can tell, this takes us to the Farron region. Now let's see, where to land? Where will be closest? I think we might have to land in the woods or at the Farron Woods entrance, if such a thing exists. No, we have to head to the viewing platform for this. So here we are. Wonder how far this plant will be. Okay, for this I might have to require to use dowsing because I really don't know the location by heart. I'm not getting anything right now. What if I'm a bit far off from the location I'm supposed to be at?
Our reading is over on the other side of the tree. Please don't bother me right now. I want to put up with your shenanigans. So at least Zoe doesn't want to take another dose of your crap, I guess. Oh yeah, that's pretty much what happened a few parts ago. I'm not getting any rings now. What? You're not getting over there. Okay, I guess I'll go a little far off. Maybe so. I'll probably land at the front woods entry if this is the case. That's not taking where I want to go, is it? Yeah, it's not. It's the other wall. Yeah, it didn't really get progress out of this. It doesn't look like a viewing platform. I want to do not go there. I'm trying to find the main path, that's what I'm trying to do. That might take us to where we want to go. Over here. What are the enemies if we don't have any time to deal with them? How far away, what the heck? Oh, this is like that I don't remember this last portion of this quest that much, I'm just seeing right now. Oh, that wall. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to go inside the tree. Okay, now I think I know where our candidate is. Get away from me. use the bomb for this. That was been blocked by the for some reason. Come on, hurry up. Thank you. But all it's blocked up now. It seems pretty necessary if you ask me. I want to cross ourselves. I want to take just in case. From here, we should feel type of walking across this rope. Of course, should not done those spike bombs before, but no cause for glory. So we're down the end.
Yep, there you are. That's what I was looking for. Let's go speak to this Kikwi. Oh, hello again. I've been hiding out here so long my shoulder deaf. That's right, sitting in one spot all the time, never knowing when danger is going to come along. You can't know what that's like. Everyone seems happy that peace has returned to the forest, but I don't believe it for a second. There's no way I'm gonna give up and come out of hiding. Not ever. But sometimes I wonder, isn't there somewhere peaceful I could go living without fear? Or live without fear without having to hide? You might know a place. Oh, that's fantastic news. I want you to take me there as soon as you can. I can verify only 40% accuracy that this person is a plant. However, Alan's field of study includes cataloging unidentified plant species. We can take this creature to Skyloft using the robot. Call to help? Yes, I do. You do that, Fi. Mistress Fi, I hope you weren't waiting long. So you want me to carry this? Move it, move it! Forcing me to tell you this every time reduces my overall efficiency. And the things Scrapper says to us. Makes me wonder why he didn't have a bigger role in this game. Just so I could hear more of his quips. I have come bearing the unusual Kikwi. If you should have need of me again, just call. This is unbelievable! You found me an entirely new plant species. It's precisely what I wanted. Fascinating. Should this actually be classified as flora or fauna? I mean, plant or animal? You know, this may very well mark the discovery of a new type of species altogether. Oh, how incredible! The world is still full of new plants waiting to be discovered, isn't it? I can barely contain my excitement. Oh, Lake, you have no idea what this means to me. Thank you so much. I'll take great care of this plant, life form, whatever it is. If you should happen across any other interesting specimens, be sure to let me know. I'm pretty sure I'll want to have a field day in Farron if that were the case. So this collects our final 5 gratitude crystals, which means we have collected every single crystal in the game. Thank goodness. Now the only matter of business left to complete is to go visit Patrol once more. Okay, Patrol, we got all your crystals. You've gathered 80 gratitude crystals. If I'm not mistaken, that's all the gratitude crystals in the whole wonderful world. Thank you ever so much. Please accept this final gift with all of my gratitude. And for this, we got the Tycoon Wallet. No wallet can match the carnivorous capacity and luxurious quality of this one. It can store up to 9,000. It's a bit overkill, don't you think? This is an embarrassingly small token of my gratitude, but I will hope it will be of use to you. Oh dear, with all this, I now have all the gratitude crystals I require to become human. I wonder if I'll really be able to make the transformation. My heart is aflutter. And he doesn't look that much different from before. Well, how do I look, my dear friend Link? Oh, you didn't even need to say it. I can tell from the look of sheer astonishment on your face. My appearance has changed so dramatically, you've been struck speechless, haven't you? Allow me to tell you this. There's simply no word in your language to describe how grateful I am for your help. I am deeply touched. From now on, I plan to live happily with everyone else, not as a monster, but as any other person. Well, were you surprised? I bet for a moment there you could not recognize who was standing before you. It's quite understandable, really. Everything is so new and different, I don't even feel like myself. Pretty sure that's all it's got to say. And thus ends this very long Gratitude Crystal quest. And out of the deal we got a really unnecessarily big wallet. Let's see if we can get anything else from it. A luxurious wallet that only carries the biggest spenders could dream of carrying, up to 9,000 rupees alone. Along with all the other extra wallets we collected, we can now hold up to 9,900 rupees. I have no idea who will want to collect that many rupees unless you're really hell-bent on completing every single aspect of this game, right down to the very bare minimum. But it's there if you want it. Not like we had any other use for rupees other than getting resources and such. But that is all the side quest business in this game. Now we can finally go full force on the main storyline. Which means next time on Skyward Sword, we're gonna head to wherever this location of the Hidden Triforce is, and use our Stone of Trials to reveal, well, where the location is. That's pretty much all there is to it. So until we meet again, everyone, farewell for now.